Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Sun, and also welcome back to the vast Poni Canyon. It's been a while since we've been here in the ye old days of the original Sun playthrough, and it's roughly about here where you're like, I wish my Charger Bug would evolve. Gee willikers, that would be neat. Well, you know, if you were playing the original, this is where you could leap for joy and marvel at the wonders of evolution, but we've long since evolved our Charger Bug, so to you base game players.
Yeah, I'm just glad you were able to evolve it earlier for that, because having to wait so long to get, you know, a really cool final stage, admittedly, despite how slow it is, I didn't like that. So I am glad they changed that for Ultra Sun, at least.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you remember what's supposed to happen here, Helldragon?
Well, I know at this point, we have to go ahead and fight Hapu, because she's the new kahuna here for
right.
that, and I guess we have to do that before we get into the meat of the vast Poni Canyon itself. But personally, I'm expecting something drastic to happen, because I know you said around this point, things are starting to really kind of change up and amp. So I'm looking forward to seeing what exactly they change.
Well, it seems Muzdale agrees with you, but I'm going to have to correct you slightly. We do not fight Hapu here.
Well, we don't? Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's true. We actually have to probably deal with Mina. Oh, no. No! Why? Why do you keep showing up and fucking up everything I like?
I'm sorry. I find it hilarious how they just pop out of nowhere and just start, like, expositing.
Oh my god, you guys are so boring and you waste so much time. Go away. Nobody likes you.
Hey, I like the Ultra Recon squad, okay? I'll give you this. Dulce is boring. Like, I had a chat with someone in the comments about, like, how he's supposed to be stoic, but he doesn't really have that well-written dialogue. Like, Zossie, on the other hand, is like, she's all, like, Genki, I guess, but without being too overbearing and obnoxious. So out of the two, yeah, Dulce is the worst one of this duo. I much prefer the pair, whose names I honestly forget, but we should be meeting them in a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like, I hear in the other game they have different people for that, and that's fine, I guess, for that. And I don't have a problem with Zolcy, or whatever her name is. It's just that Dulce does all the stuff, he's always up front, and he's just a fucking snooze, man. And it's just, with the whole stuff with the Necrozma giving me an exposition instead of actually demonstrating it to me more visually for that kind of deal. Because I remember somebody in the comments, they said, like, well, there was that hint of darkness that happened near the beginning of the game, and that is literally fucking it. That's, like, all Necrozma does, and he's supposed to be a threat at this point. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I'm not invested at all. You know, if they built it up more, yeah, maybe I can see that, but they haven't done that, so oh well.
Kind of surprised there wasn't more Necrozma, like, evidence of him trying to take the light before now, because I think this is a problem Pokemon has in general. And Kingdom Hearts as well to a certain extent, but less so than Pokemon, they tend to backload their stories with, like, plot and whatnot. So you get drip, 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 and then boom, lots of shit happening at once.
Yeah, that's the problem. You really should spread that out throughout the game. Like, you know, you start at the beginning, you give hints of it, and then you just build it up over time, make things gradually worse and worse, and then you have a very climactic final moment for that kind of deal. That just works so much better, especially if you are supposed to be dealing with something like Necrozma, who eats light and takes light and shit like that. You really want to give that a little bit of credence, you know what I mean?
He's mad. He is pissed at Necrozma's lack of vision.
I'm really disappointed with how the story went. I'm so angry right now.
Oh my god, it's your Pokesona.
I don't know. If I had to... Well, I guess that's the easy joke, but I'm not sure which Pokemon I would be, technically, to represent me. Like, you know, sometimes I thought about that in terms of, like, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, for example. If I got turned into a Pokemon, what would I be for that kind of deal? I'm pretty sure it'd be something fucking stupid like a Love Disc, let me tell you what, or a fucking Shelter. That'd be my luck.
Snorlax for me. You know, making the easy joke there. Aww. He's hurting.
Yeah, the story actually poisoned him.
Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
Slowbro, I'll heal ya.
Are you gonna keep this up all recording session?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just having some fun, guys.
Okay, fair enough. Just took me back to the days of us bashing Terra, or what was her name from Gen 6? Sheena or something? I've honestly forgotten.
Shauna.
There you go.
Well, Shauna actually grew on me after a while, I had to admit. I mean, I bashed her at first, but over time, I actually kind of warmed up to her.
Yes, we do this already.
Hapu took this really well. These motherfuckers come out of nowhere in their Tron gear. Oh, hey, I'm the kahuna. I'm like, it's just, well, you know what? I'm not complaining. At least she kind of knows how to deal with these situations.
She's a ground type trainer. They have to be, well, pretty grounded, I guess.
Grounded, sturdy. Yeah, that makes sense. Soulsy, why are your hips super pointy? I know that was like an airman thing with like, you know, like bomber jackets and shit like that and outfits they wore as pilots. I never got why that was it. Why their hips were super pointy in their pants.
Oh, jodhpurs. Is that what you're talking about?
Is that the word for it?
Let me have a look. Let's see. Jodhpurs, in their modern form, are tight-fitting trousers that reach to the ankle, where they end in a snug cuff and are worn primarily for horse riding. The term is also used as slang for a type of short riding boot, also called a paddock boot or a jodhpur boot, because they are worn with jodhpurs. Originally, jodhpurs were snug-fitting only from just below the knee to the ankle, where they flared at the hip. Modern stretch fabrics have allowed jodhpurs to remove the flare and yet remain supportive and flexible, and be the MVP of the Tournament of Power.
I'm not sure if that last bit was in the article. I'm gonna have to see your sources on that.
Well. Oh, I remember way back to the Sun playthrough, where I think at this point I'd taken a battering from Hapu, which was a pretty cool fight, but well, I guess we have to wait longer for that, and at this point Lily goes ahead and heals all your Pokemon. I was not to know this, so I wasted a bunch of Hyper Potions and whatnot. Yeah, good luck for that. I don't think they're going to be doing another Gen 7 game somehow, Lily.
Why are you not coming with? I'm really disappointed. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna bash the plot. I'm gonna back off, give it some time, and then I'm gonna complain some more.
Well, you jump into conclusions first and foremost. That's the same dialogue from Sun. She's speaking metaphorically. I will catch up to you as a Pokemon trainer. She's still coming with us to the altar.
Okay, I'm fixing to say. I'm panicking here. I'm super scared, guys.
Well, don't address the people in the comments like that. I am on their side. You're the bad guy here.
How am I the bad guy? I just want good things to come out of my video games. Is that so hard to ask?
Oh, me no likey Pokemon. I could write better.
It's funny because it's probably true.
Oh, Jesus. Well, that's a Psychic type. I'm going to send out a Ghost type.
I remember this guy. I mean, like, he barely shows the fuck up. Beheem. But I always kind of liked it. It was just such a weird design. But we don't see him nearly enough.
I know. Don't really get enough exposure. It's all about, well, Necrozma for Psychic types nowadays, I suppose. Goodbye!
Keep forgetting that Necrozma is actually a Psychic type. I'm not sure what else he would be. I guess Psychic fits the most.
Either that or Dark type. Although that might just be stereotyping it based on colour, which is a bad thing to do in Pokemon and outside of Pokemon.
There we go. You're learning a lot of life lessons here when you watch the Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough here at Hellfire Commentaries, funded by our supporters on Patreon. Wink.
You're already shilling that because you get a cut of it, you fucking hack. Oh god, this fucking goddamn Bayonet using like Giratina's signature move Phantom Force, which I guess is like a ghost version of Fly. You disappear the first turn and then you pop up like safe from harm on the next one.
Yeah, you completely wasted the Z move, didn't you?
Yes, I did. But it's fine!
Kill them all, Tom, for the glory of Satan.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're just going to play this game a few more turns, and then hopefully I'll manage to get a bead on Bayonet and take it down.
Oh, that did hurt a little, though.
Inside my soul, inside my wallet. It took my money for some reason, I don't know. I don't make the rules.
It's not every day you fight Jeff Bridges in a cave with ghost Pokemon.
You know, if this is the plot of his next movie, I would not be disappointed.
Have you ever seen The Big Lebowski, by the way?
I haven't, but as you often say, I've seen bits and pieces of it on the internet, and thus I'm an expert.
Well, I mean, it's actually not a bad movie. Like, it's one of the few movies I have seen these days, and yeah, it's pretty good. I actually recommend you check it out.
I probably won't, but it's nice of you to give me recommendations.
I won't, but I'll say I did. Yeah, that's basically my modus operandi here.
Oh, Jesus. A sliver of health. Nay, a trickle.
A trickle, a sliver, a minute portion. Now I'm just trying to think of thesaurus words for this.
Thesaurus words?
Yeah, you know, words from a thesaurus. Duh.
You could just call them words, you know.
Well, okay, that's true, but I felt without the proper adjective, we wouldn't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you know it in your very soul when a battle has been going on too long. Okay, well that was mildly harmful, I suppose, but that only raises my defense that level higher.
We did hit him from behind, I guess that's his weak spot.
Lovely jubbly.
Well, at least the dude abides on this one.
He does.
Damn, now now we're getting life advice. I don't know how to feel about this anymore.
Well, we are, like, taking on veterans now, so, yeah.
That's true.
Here we go. The Rotom EXP boosts are very useful in this portion of the game, because there are a lot of trainers with a fair amount of Pokemon, so make advantage of it while you can. Jesus, Tom, do you spec English much?
I know they're giving you a lot of, like, these extra powers and stuff in this game, especially, to kind of mitigate the whole grinding aspect for it. But, and maybe I've already forgotten, because as you know me, if, I'm not paying attention to anything more than 10 seconds, I automatically lose focus. But do they have, like, a tool, in this game, or maybe in recent ones, that kind of help you with, like, doing easier work on the whole EV, IV shit that you do when you're breeding, just to kind of make it easier on you?
Let me have a think. Let me search through the databanks that are on my mind, also known as Google. EV training, Pokemon. I swear there was a particular function they put in. How to EV train in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Let's have a look here.
I know in the last generation you obviously had those mini games you can do to help increase that. But I wanted to know if there was something that kind of cut down on all the breeding you had to do in general. Because I did breeding like a very few times back in Pokemon Sun when I was trying to make that the Toxapex, you know, Deep Fear, to fight against Tom for that. That was really the most focus I had. Other than that, fuck it, I don't know.
Let's see. I'm seeing SOS battles are pretty good for EV training. That's basically where they bring in like an ally Pokemon, wild Pokemon do.
Yeah, I mean, like, isn't the basic principle of that where you have to, like, focus on doing a particular thing so often to focus on a particular stat, and then, like, the kid after that is gonna grow better in that stat as a result? Like, if you use a lot of physical attack's gonna go up, that kind of deal?
Pretty much, but, here we go. EV training with the Pokepelago. You can max out a Pokemon stat passively and easily on Isle Level Up in Pokepelago. Each playtime session completed, which takes 30 minutes, grants 4 EV points. Add Pokebeans to that, and it takes 15 minutes per session. You can set how many play sessions you want your Pokemon to complete in the background, meaning you can set it to go, and the Pokemon will be done training after the allotted time, whether or not your 3DS is on.
Well, that's actually really good, yeah. I mean, like, take it from me, somebody who's a legit productivity dork in real life, systems that help you optimize and automate processes like that are just fantastic. So they're taking a lot of the busy work out of it as a result, and all you have to do is basically just set your parameters, set them on autopilot, and you're done. That's actually a really good tool, I think.
For sure. I think they should, like, take it one step further. You know, like egg hatching and stuff like that. Make it time-based instead of footstep-based.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, fuck, they got timers in games every day these days. You may as well do it for eggs, right? And with just 99 additional cents, you don't have to wait the full 30 minutes, you know?
Alright, getting a bit of Echo Knight and Vicky action here against, well, Alolan types. We have Ice and Fairy Ninetales, and we have Ice and Steel Sandslash.
It looks like the FPS is weak to all of these types, looks like.
Oh, hey, ironically, it's freezing itself.
But when you get glorious detail of his face, then the FPS just jumps right back up. Now I know what to focus on.
Alright, let's get your opinions on these new Alolan Pokemon, because I don't think we touched on them much in the original Sun.
Well, I did mention that I liked Alolan Ninetales a lot. I really do, actually. I think it's a great design. The Ice and Fairy typing is cool, but I do know, I think it has like a 4 times weakness. That's like Steel, right? It takes like 4 times damage from Steel because it's Ice and Fairy, right?
Yes, I believe so, but I will look this up just in case.
And it is really unfortunate because I did catch mine really way late, obviously, for that. I wish I could have gotten it earlier and really had it as a main part of the team, but by then, my team was already kind of stacked. I had everybody I needed. Poni was like my main fairy type, and it had bugged, which means it didn't really have the 4x weakness for that. So Alola Ninetales was kind of useless at that point, but I really, really liked the design. Made mine Okami, naturally. Alolan Sand/Ice, that's a good first draft. Just take it back to the drawing board, revise it a little bit, give it a haircut if you can do that with Ice, and I think it would work out a little better.
Ice and Steel is just a very unfortunate combination, even if it looks cool aesthetically and is cool conceptually. It really needed that, like, ability we were talking about, like Black Ice, like it takes half damage from fire or something.
Yeah, I mean, like, both of us just really want an Ice Steel Golem Pokemon, just because that'd be fucking rad. Do like another, like, Reggie, kind of, even. And well, actually, no, that'd be defeating the point, because we have Reggie Steel and Reggie Ice, obviously. We can't really mash them together, that's redundant.
What's your favorite Reggie, mate? Mine has to be Reggie Ice, for sure.
I like Reggie Steel the most, but Reggie Gigas has the coolest voice. Because you know, remember that bit from, what was it? I think it was the Giratina movie, which we did do a commentary on, but I legit don't fucking remember. It was so long ago. But there's this really bitchin' sequence where he boots up and goes, Reggie Gigas. And I'm like, holy shit, that's awesome.
Oh, and then the anime, they have to go and ruin it by changing it completely. And he comes out and says, my body is ready.
Ah!
Sorry, I went for the stupid option there. Is this battle still going? Jesus, Tom, get it together.
Now that, you know, that Reggie talk reminded me, as of this recording, obviously, the new Smash has been teased at. There's going to be a new game or report. We're still a little on the fence about that. But I really would like to see... Well, first up, another big Smash invitational kind of thing that Nintendo was doing last time. I want to see Reggie get back on stage and play whatever character's in there. If it is a port, bring everybody back. Give me Simon Belmont. It could be the most turbo shit port in the world. I don't care. I really, really want Simon Belmont because they're clearly going to add new people. Other than that, hey, just having Smash for Switch, that shit's going to sell consoles right there. Hell, my brother-in-law and my cousin bought a Wii U exclusively for Smash. That's how powerful that franchise is.
Well, people talk about, like, console sellers or killer apps. Smash is a killer app, and it's actually kind of weird, like, when you think about Smash is like beginnings and whatnot, because I think originally it wasn't even going to be a Nintendo mascot game, was it?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, it had its own original concept. I think during, you know, Sakurai, you know, he was kind of playing around with the idea of putting Nintendo characters in it. There's actually an in-depth development story behind how Smash came to be for that, but ultimately they did put that in there, tried it out, and it became, again, you know, that killer app that everybody had to have. And I like Smash a lot, and if, you know, again, they're always finding ways to make it bigger and better with each installment, which is really great and really makes the franchise feel fresh.
Yeah, for sure. I have two gripes with Smash 4. Number one, the OST isn't as good as Brawl's. Brawl had an amazing soundtrack. Number two, it's on Wii U.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate problem. Also, it's kind of floaty and defensive, and it is a fucking bitch to unlock the songs you want for that. Just make a more straightforward stuff unlocking system. Let me use the coins I get to buy shit directly, not the fucking randomized figures and songs. That doesn't work out. Just let me buy what I want in the store, you know, with the game money for that, and make it faster, but again, not too fast. It doesn't have to be Melee. Bring Mega Man back, that's all I ask. Oh, and Simon Belmont, as previously stated.
Okay. Bring Pac-Man back as well. Pac-Man was pretty fun, although I didn't see any credits for, you know, Namco Bandai in the teaser trailer, so I guess we'll have to wait and see who's developing it.
That's true.
We just talk about Smash, or whatever else we like, really. I mean, you thought you were tricky hiding an X-Attack over here, but there you go.
And people still use X-Attacks, I think, because I never really do.
Do not end this part with a talk about competitive shit. You know how they'll react.
Well, you're not supposed to be able to use items in competitive battling anyway.
Well, you can teach an old dragon new tricks, I suppose. Yep, I'm pretty much done with this part, so I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. We upload one part a day, Mondays to Fridays, and we'll see you then, when the Pokemon Ultra Sun playthrough continues.